What's up YouTube? It's your boy Pancake Wizard here, and yes, this is not a joke, I am back. I've waited to make this update video until I finally finished making some content, so there is something that'll be going up tomorrow. I'm gonna play the intro moment for you now, and then I will explain what that series is, and then we'll get on with the update video.
"12 seconds later.
I'm just happy Leaf played special in this game and it's a high critical hit.
Did you teach it to it?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
How? Why? You cheater?
Oh. I'm just gonna count it as a waste. I'm not gonna use it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna count it as a waste.
Yes, you saw correct. That is me and Slightly Salty. We are going into a fire red and leaf green cage lock. Episode 1 goes up on both of our channels tomorrow, so make sure that you're checking out that series because it's going to go up 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, twice on my channel and twice on Salty's channel. Now, back to what we are here for, my update video. So I'm sure if you're a fan of me or the content that I make, West makes, Salty makes, Roki makes, you would know that Roki and Salty and West have all been making content, and I have not been. I haven't made anything since the X and Y 4-way versus that I did with the boys, the quad squad, the foursome, whatever you want to call us. That was the last thing that I created. And I did mean to come back. Me and Salty even planned a whole rival lock series for Scarlet and Violet. And basically, the thing that kicked off me not making content was the fact that the day that Scarlet and Violet came out, my tire basically exploded. There was this huge bubble in the side. It was pretty unsafe to drive on, and I had requested the day off work anyways because of Pokemon, so I said, okay, screw this. I need to go and get this looked at, so I had to take my car and to get it checked up on. Needless to say, I spent most of that day sitting at my parents' house waiting to get my tires looked at because I have a specific person who does them, and now that we'll get into later, obviously I moved. I don't live at my parents' house anymore. So, to piggyback off of the fact that I have not played or I've not recorded Scarlet and Violet yet, I moved out. If you're a fan, of course, if you've been watching the videos, and a lot of you have definitely been watching the X and Y and the Clone Link series that we finished a few months ago, I moved in October, so I've been living in this space for a couple of months. I've been living in this house. This has been my room. I'm sorry for the mess. I've been cleaning up, doing laundry, moving things around, but now you can see like my manga collection's back there. All my video games are back there. There's Funko Pops. I have a different like little layout. My setup's back in my bedroom, so my bed's over there. It's a little bit different. I will say that I definitely miss recording in my bedroom. Recording in my office at home, at my parents' house. I will say it's a little bit weird coming and recording everything in my bedroom because it's not something I've been used to. I've had my own office in my parents' house from 2020 onward, and now that I moved out and I have my own apartment I have a roommate, my friend, who I won't name just in case. I don't really think it matters, but I'm not gonna put names out there. But it's different. It's very different. And with that, I also have a full-time job, so I work 5 days a week instead of 3 days a week, which is probably the biggest change. I went from having a lot of extra time to make content and to make videos and to stream to not having like any time at all. Working 5 days a week is kind of nuts. I went from like 20 some hours a week, maybe 30 on a good week, to 40 hours a week. I have to work 40 hours a week because, you know, I'm full-time salary. I have things I have to do. I have things I have to accomplish. So I basically have a lot less time than I did a few months ago, which is definitely hurting the amount of content that I've been able to make. That being said, I have other things that have been going on in my life that's not just a full-time job. I adopted 2 cats. One, his name is Puck. His original name was Syrup, but I renamed him Puck. He looks like this, photo on the screen. I also adopted a little kitten named Yoshi. Also, picture on the screen. They're my 2 little boys. I also started dating someone. I'm not gonna give her information out either, but I am in a relationship now, so I spend a lot more time over there because that's where my cats live. I wanted to allow them to get used to her cat Peanut. I also wanted a place that I hang out at a lot is over there. I spend basically half my time there and half my time here. So at the end of the day, I talked to her and we figured we would just keep the cats there. Also, I'll put a picture of Peanut on the screen too, so you know what Peanut looks like. They're a little cat family. So yes. Now that I did my little life update, with all the stuff that's going on, me moving, cats, girlfriend, yada 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 yada, let's get into content. So earlier, like I said, I'm coming out with a fire red leaf green cage lock with Slightly Salty. The episode 1 comes out tomorrow, so make sure you're around. You're gonna want to watch that. It's a good series. There's a lot of funny moments, a lot of stuff happens. Not only that, but me, West, and Salty sat down to start recording another series. I know that the lovers of Gen Race are excited for the return of that series. There's a lot of other things that we've been planning 3 ways of. I'm not going to tell you what exactly we recorded, because I want it to be somewhat of a surprise whenever you see it come out. But me, West, and Salty have also started working on a 3-way series together, whether that be Gen Race or something else. You'll have to wait and see. It's been a while since we've just done a 3-way series, so I'm really excited for that. I've had ideas of maybe coming back to TikTok or Shorts. I still have to finish posting all of my Platinum episodes here on YouTube, and I also want to finish the Heart Gold series that we were doing over on TikTok. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. The issue is time and the amount of I guess I should just say the amount of time that I spend here versus the amount of time that I spend over at my girlfriend's apartment. Since I do kind of split that time so much, there are only so many days in the week that I can be here to record, because my setup is basically an hour away from where I am when I'm over at her house. So as much as I wish I could continue to do content every day, and this is something I could continue to push out, at least for the foreseeable future, until things change, until I move, until something happens, until I spend more time with them, or maybe we move in together. I don't know what's happening with the future or what will go down, but for right now, I'm taking things with content slowly. Now, with that being said, I want to stream again at some point, whether that be bringing back game nights with Salty or West, Roki, the boys, or if that's we bring back some stuff with Twitch. If we go back over to Twitch for a little while so we can do a new wizard lock with channel points, or if we just do some fun stuff here on YouTube. Maybe I'll do my first Scarlet and Violet playthrough, since I have yet to play the game. Maybe we'll do Scarlet and Violet here on YouTube, and I'll just live stream my whole original playthrough. Now, I do know what happens in the game. It's not like a blind playthrough or anything, and I've played a little bit myself. But if that's something you would like, make sure you hit that like button, because it's definitely something that I want to do. But with that being said, I don't really think I'm going to bring back any solo content still. That was what I said about a year ago when I made an update video around this time. I was like, I think I'm done with solo content. And I think I'm sticking with that. I'm not going to flip-flop on the solo content. I'm not going to sit down and make some super long, crazy solo series, because I know that I don't want to make that. It makes me tired. I don't really talk to anyone. It's a little boring. If I'm going to make solo content, it's going to be a TikTok series or a YouTube short series or over on Instagram or some place in a short form content so that I can have fun editing it. Me and Salty still have our red 721, I think it's 721, Soul Link that we wanted to do for shorts, and then upload the full length episodes on YouTube. We have so many things planned in the future and so many fun series, and I was afraid to make this update video too early and then have it to sit on the channel for like a month or 2 months or 3 months before I started uploading a series. I wanted to post this like about a month ago, and I didn't post it because I just honestly didn't want to, because I didn't know when I was going to come back, because I've been busy with stuff. Like I said, we just adopted the cats. I spent even more time there. I got COVID. I was sick. My girlfriend was sick. We had a bunch of stuff go down at work, not to mention the holiday season and birthdays, and there's just so much stuff that happens around this time of the year. Honestly, if you guys know me, you know I usually take a break around this time. I usually don't come back until like March or April, so I'm coming back pretty early. And I'm trying to minimize the amount of breaks I take nowadays. So if you're excited for the future content from me, watch out for Platinum coming back, because I think I know where I put the rest of my episodes. At least I think I know where I saved them. So if I can figure out where they're at and I can finish posting that, I will continue to post Platinum. If you want to watch that whole series, if you're subscribed to me for shorts or TikToks, then just go watch the movie, because it has all the stuff in it anyways, and it's one big long video. But I'm not going to promise anything for TikTok. I'm not going to promise any streams at the moment. I will promise you though that a series is coming again tomorrow with Slightly Salty, and the next week with Salty, West, and myself. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If you are excited, make sure you sub to me, Roki, West, all my friends, Salty, you know, the whole thing. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will catch you later. Bye.